Hey guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of Earth. So if you're Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of November 8th through the 10th, 2024. So thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you're wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to email me first because my schedule is just kind of hectic. And be sure to check out Patreon for Venus and individual sign readings. I'm late with the individual sign readings. I will be catching up. Like I said, it's just kind of crazy right now. All right, so we have the overall energy as the Ten of Swords. We've got the Two of Wands. We have the Ten of Wands. We have the Page of Wands, Knight of Swords, Nine of Swords, Seven of Wands, and Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so seems like you are undergoing some sort of changes. Maybe like your life is under construction. I kind of feel too like maybe you had some sort of plans to do something and either your plans got canceled, change of plans, or you've recently completed something pretty major and now you're just trying to find out what happens next. It's kind of like life after, XYZ. Maybe you no longer work for some sort of company. Maybe you just moved and you're in a new place, so now you're like, okay, what's next? I'm feeling like something is like a little bit of loss of identity because, it's like, okay, who am I now that this part of my life is done, or I completed that? It seems too like maybe if you've been waiting to hear from someone, it's just been silence. Like you haven't heard from anybody. Or maybe someone ghosted. I feel that you are kind of like stepping into a new beginning or learning something new about yourself. In a sense, something feels like starting over. It is possible that, if you're looking for a new job, it may be that you're having to start entry level or doing something that you've never really done before. You could also be taking a break from social media or deleting several people, or several people have deleted you, especially in regards to, political things. There could be people that just feel a certain type of way, and so maybe people are just like cutting ties with people. They're like, we don't need to talk anymore. Now, although I'm seeing like disconnecting and cutting ties, something still feels like being watched. Like people don't really talk to you, but they watch you. Especially more so on a social media level. It's like maybe you share things and you don't get responses or acknowledgement, but people, they're watching. If you just ended a relationship, there's a strong possibility that their friends or family members are still watching you for whatever reason. Seems like you also are dealing with a lot of anxiety and stressed. You might be feeling trapped or isolated, like you don't really understand what to do about your situation. But I also feel like you might be afraid of things that aren't there. You're afraid of the outcome that hasn't happened yet, that may not even happen. Could be, dealing with baseless fear, which is what, anxiety is. It's like there's no reason for you to be nervous about opening your front door. You know, like what are the odds that someone is standing at the front door waiting to harm you? It's like that type of thought. Just worried about the worst case scenario. It does seem like there's a little mental imprisonment going on, or something could be keeping you up late at night. Now, in your defense, depending on if you see spirits or if you do, stay in a place where there's a lot of paranormal activity, maybe that is something that's keeping you up. Maybe that is why you have anxiety, because you're picking up on spirits and their energies, and it's overwhelming. But you know what? I always kind of viewed anxiety as a literal spirit in it anyway. Like anytime you feel anxiety, it's like in my mind, I see like a little spirit named anxiety just like following you around until it finds something else to do. And then it's all of a sudden you're like, oh, okay, I feel much better. I don't know why I was so nervous or tripping earlier, because anxiety went away. So, I kind of feel that maybe there is like a little lingering spirit that is like whispering like worrying thoughts to you. You do seem kind of defensive as well, or like standing guard, like you're like on guard, like you're prepared for something to strike, something to happen. You could be too fixated on, negative thoughts. You're like, I know something bad is about to happen. So you're just kind of trying to prepare yourself. You're like, I can't just lie here and wait to be attacked. I need to see where my attackers are coming from. And so, you're trying to stay 10 steps ahead of your enemies. In a sense, you could also be trying to stake your claim in something. You're like, there's something that you're like, I claim it. Like nobody else can have this. This is mine. I don't know what it is that you're claiming. It could be that you feel that your relationship is threatened. Maybe you feel other people are trying to, break up your relationship. Maybe you feel like your job is being threatened. You're like, oh, they just laid off all these people. I know I'm next. That you better not, like I'm good at what I do. Whatever it is, maybe you're feeling the need to stake your claim in something that you already own or have possession of. Another thing I'm seeing is that you are being protected from your enemies or attackers. Like your spirit guides are all surrounding you. Also, maybe something is for your own protection, like you're upset that you're not able to leave or do something, and it's like, yeah, because we're looking out for you, you need to stay still until this situation dies down or until something passes, and then we'll let you out. So maybe, you know, you don't recognize that your spirits are guarding you. Feels like you're also going to be focusing on your own needs, focusing on yourself. Yeah. You might, in a sense, feel that you have to do things on your own, like you don't have help. People at your job could be giving you anxiety, especially that short person. I feel like they're shorter than you, even if you're short. In regards to relationships, there could be a fire sign that wants to work things out with you. I kind of feel like something's already been established with this person. And so maybe they're wanting to work things out with you, but maybe you don't trust them. I feel like you could be dealing with an immature earth sign. Not earth sign, I'm sorry, fire sign. Maybe this person does not know how to express, you know, feelings, or they're not putting in as much energy as you. Something just has been unfair, or, you know, your needs haven't been fulfilled by them. Now, it could be reversed. It could be that they feel this way about you. If you just ended a relationship, it's possible that this person, you and this person are going to try and work things out again. If you just quit your job or got fired, I feel like you're going to start a new job, but like I said, it's something like you've never done. It might even just be part-time. There may be something significant about an air sign. Maybe you're waiting to hear from this person. Or if this is something new, there could be some sort of flirtation between the two of you, but I don't know. I kind of feel like either they rub you the wrong way or vice versa. Something about your love languages are a little different. feels like you can't stop thinking about a person or a situation, though. You could be having anxiety about a water sign, friends or siblings, cousins, people that you care about just in general. You also may be asking yourself, are you being paranoid about something? You might find yourself just staring into space or staring out the window is something that you're fixated on. It's like your mind is there, but not really. There could be a lot of chaos going on around you. Something seems to be scrambling your thoughts. Um, hmm. I'm also getting lies and or deception. I don't know if you're the one that is hiding something from other people or vice versa. Um, hmm. In a love situation, I kind of feel like either you are trying to see if somebody is single or maybe they're trying to find that out about you. You also might be feeling nervous about a message somebody sent you. Even if it's a flattery message, I don't know, maybe you're concerned about who it is or how they get your information. Um, but if someone is like flirting with you, but it's something about the way the message comes, you're like suspicious about it. And you're flattered at the same time. In regards to work, something's going on where maybe it seems like you don't really know what you're doing, or you're like, I don't know, you feel like a fraud in your job. You're like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I don't know why they hired me. I didn't even tell the truth on my application. They didn't even spot it or call me out on it. Like, something's wrong where you're just like, I don't know what I'm doing here. You also might need a new set of friends. Maybe you don't really like the people that you hang around and you're asking, like, why am I friends with this person? Why am I? And you're hearing like the conversations that they're having and you just feel like, why am I here? This isn't me. Or I'm not that person anymore. Mm. Hmm. You also could be isolating yourself. Doing things to isolate yourself or make people not want to hang around you. Something could be a defense mechanism. Hmm. There could also be anxiety in regards to um, being judged or legally a literal judgment. Like something might be on your record and you don't know how to get it off. You're like, how do I get this judgment off of my credit report? Or, it's just something that's really stressing you out. Either you feel backed into a corner. Yeah, it's kind of like feeling backed into a corner. I don't know what's going on. Even if you don't really feel that way right now, it seems like it's something that happens later on, over the weekend, that has you feeling this way. You also may be considering talking to a lawyer about something. Something feels like you're fighting a battle alone. You feel like a one-man army. Now, I keep also feeling like you're looking off into the distance, but like looking for a home or a foundation or where to start roots at. I don't know if you left your family or if you've been cut off from family, and now you're just kind of looking to see like where you can plant your roots. You're like, what can I do? Where can I go? On a mundane level, you might have some sort of hobby that you do to relax you, such as gardening. In regards to a love situation, I'm getting the same energy about maybe somebody wanting to work things out, wanting to see if you guys can rebuild the relationship. If you don't feel that way about somebody, they feel this way about you, but it feels kind of mutual. Like maybe you guys are like, I know we just fell out, but maybe we can try and make this work. And so maybe you guys are trying to take like a practical approach to resolve relationship issues and conflicts. Um, Career-wise, if you're taking on some sort of temporary job, you're telling yourself that this is only temporary and you're looking for something else in the meantime. You'll do what you have to do for now, but in your mind, you're like, this is temporary. You also might start or open up a savings account at a new bank, especially if something got messed up with your first bank. Yeah. All right, so let's see what messages there are for, the additional messages for Earth. All right, additional messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. All right, you have happy family, Magician in the mirror, sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron, overall energy, contract. I feel like you're going to be enjoying time with family or people that you love. It does seem like you get to have some sort of emotional peace or fulfillment, even if it's just temporary. Or maybe you guys are just like relaxing and watching movies together. It seems like you're entertaining your thoughts or having like imagination, living in your dreams or imagination, but you also could be doing that because you're trying to manifest. It does seem like you're striving for balance and peace. Like you just want peace. You don't want to argue. You would likely keep quiet about things that you don't agree with just to keep the peace. Now, you might have some sort of premonition or psychic, some sort of psychic experience this weekend. Maybe you have something, some sort of a vision. It seems like your third eye is open. Yeah. You might witness something supernatural. Maybe you're able to see angels, or you're seeing something like flashing lights. I don't know if you ever experienced this, like if you close your eyes and then you start seeing like something like a shadow doing like that, or some sort of weird movement in front of your eyes, and then you open your eyes and you don't see it, but you close your eyes and you just keep seeing like this movement. I get that all the time. It's so weird. I don't know if you experience something like that, but you might be seeing something similar over the weekend, or like flashes of light or something. Maybe even in the mirror. Now, maybe too, you could intentionally be trying to do some form of divination, something that is called mirror magic. But it looks more like trying to pry into the future, either manifesting or prying into the future. You could also be dealing with any type of legal matters, especially in regards to family. Before you sign any contracts, just make sure that you understand or read the fine print, or have a lawyer look over something for you before you agree to it, because something is an illusion, whether that's a regular job or you work in the entertainment field. Spiritually, I feel that you have like happy times ahead in regards to some sort of soul contract that you have. Yeah. All right, so hopefully this helps. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.